This is an exciting night in television for fans of Heroes. I'm Madeline May for 91.3 WCRD. This is Ryan Guzman, who plays Carlos on Heroes Reborn, and he's here to get us pumped for tonight's 2-episode premiere. Now, I want our fans to get to know you a little bit. So before the whole TV, movie, everything, you modeled for Abercrombie & Fitch and Reebok.
Oh, yeah. Back in the day. It was kind of interesting actually going into one of those stores and then seeing, one actually I was half naked in, the other one I was actually just running in. So I kind of like the Reebok one better.
Oh, I can believe it. I worked at Abercrombie. I have seen the bags, the posters. You know, once it's there, it's there. But besides that, you've been in a lot of hot movies. You were in Step Up Revolution, Step Up All In. Most recently, The Boy Next Door with Jennifer Lopez. How do you like doing a TV series or a movie? Which one is better for you?
They're both kind of different on their own. I love the creativity and that you get with film, because you have that beginning, middle, and end as far as your character arc. TV, it's kind of more of a ride, so you're not sure exactly what's going to happen to your character, and you just kind of put your trust in the writers, and luckily we've had good writers.
Absolutely, and Heroes was a huge hit, and so Heroes Reborn is a continuation of that, but do you think people are going to try too hard to compare Heroes Reborn with the original Heroes?
I think even if you compare the original Heroes to the new Heroes Reborn, you'll be fine because this is a new thing. I mean, it's a much darker version of Heroes, and we have new characters, new storylines. We're also implementing some old storylines just to tie it in back from the old Heroes. So I think everybody will love this new series.
You know, I did read that it looks like there's going to be characters from the original Heroes coming back, but it may not be for the best. How are they going to influence this miniseries?
Well, we have Jack Coleman, who's reprising his role as HRG, coming back, and he's kind of the epicenter of everybody's storyline. So he kind of is that connective tissue. And I think he's the best character to do so because in the original series, he was everywhere. At any point in time when there was a crazy event happening, HRG was there, so he could tell the story best and kind of update us in this new series.
And your character, Carlos, is a former soldier. How does he fit into this bigger picture?
Yeah, so my character, Carlos, actually, he comes from Afghanistan off of a tour, and he is kind of coming from one war into another war because evolved humans now called Evos are being persecuted for just being themselves, being different. So it's kind of him trying to figure out how he has to deal with this new world while also being labeled a hero in the public eye.
Now, you said the word Evo. Can you explain what an Evo is to people who have never seen Heroes? Actually,
Evo is a new term.
Okay.
So this is for the new series, it's Evolved Human.
You actually tweeted last night a news report, a YouTube video from the show, and I thought this was great because Heroes kicked off in 2006. It's now 9 years later. That's a whole generation of people who maybe never saw Heroes, but might now be watching Heroes Reborn. How would you best catch them up on what they've missed?
So what's happened since then is a 9/11 type event in which a union was supposed to be formed between evolved humans and the general population. And somebody actually does something to destroy that event. And now these evolved humans, again, are being persecuted, which is causing a fear-based world and a chaotic world.
And do you think, this is quite a large plot. It's very intense. Do you like the idea of this being a mini-series?
I love the idea of it being a miniseries. I think you can tell a much better story in a condensed version rather than a diluted version within 22 episodes. You kind of lose storyline and plot. But I think with 13, we've perfected that.
And why should we all be watching Heroes Reborn tonight?
Because I'm on it, duh.
Okay, not a bad answer.
No, it's a great show. It's a fun show. It's got everything you'd ever want, action, drama, romantic moments. So there's a lot of stuff to take from Heroes Reborn, and it's one of those shows. If you watch it, you're going to continue to watch it throughout the season.
And the great news is, if we love the first episode, there's a second one on right after it.
Oh yeah, we got 2 hours for you.
It's on tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC. Don't miss it. Thank you so much for joining us, Ryan.
Thank you so much.